Have you ever felt like part of you is invisible? Like something important lives inside you, but you can never quite reach it, never quite explain it? If you have planets in the 12th house, this may be why. What happens when a planet enters the most mysterious house in the birth chart? Its energy does not disappear, but it changes. It becomes quieter, more hidden, more complex, sometimes more intuitive, sometimes more painful, sometimes more spiritual, and sometimes more karmic. The 12th house is not a simple place. It is the house of the unseen, the subconscious, secrets, silence, dreams, isolation, inner healing, and the hidden layers of the self. So when a planet is placed here, it rarely expresses itself directly. Its energy works behind the scenes, through emotion, through intuition, through inner tension, through patterns you may not fully understand at first. This is why planets in the 12th house can feel so difficult to explain. You may sense them before you understand them. You may live them before you can name them. And very often these placements point to something deeper than personality alone. They can reveal hidden gifts, hidden fears, hidden wounds, or karmic lessons the soul is still learning to face. So let's go deeper. The Sun in the 12th house. When the Sun is in the 12th house, the self is not fully visible. There is something private, something hidden, something still forming behind the surface. These individuals often feel that a part of them lives behind a veil. They may not reveal their true nature easily. They may hold back their light, or spend years trying to understand who they really are. There can be a sense of being unseen or misunderstood, but this is not a weak identity. It is a hidden one, a self that unfolds slowly, a light that was never meant to be loud but meaningful. When understood, this placement brings quiet strength and deep inner purpose. Moon in the 12th house. The moon in the 12th house feels everything deeply. Emotions here are not simple. They are layered, subtle, sometimes overwhelming. This placement often brings strong intuition, powerful dreams, and emotional sensitivity that cannot be turned off. These individuals may feel a lot, but say very little. Much of their emotional life remains hidden. There may be sadness without a clear reason, fear that appears suddenly, or feelings that seem older than the present moment. This placement carries memory, emotional memory, and because of that, it often needs solitude, safety, and space to heal. When embraced, it becomes profound empathy and deep emotional wisdom. Mercury in the 12th house. Mercury in the 12th house does not think in straight lines. The mind moves differently here. It is intuitive, reflective, symbolic. Thoughts may stay inside for a long time before they are spoken. These individuals often think deeply in silence. They may struggle to express everything clearly in the moment, but that does not mean they lack clarity. It means their process is internal. This placement connects strongly to dreams, symbols, psychology, and hidden meanings. At times it can bring confusion, but when it matures, it becomes deep insight, the ability to understand what is not said, to hear what others miss. Venus in the 12th house. Venus in the 12th house loves quietly, sometimes secretly. Love here is deep, sensitive, and often idealized. These individuals long for connection that feels meaningful, almost fated. But love may not always be simple. Feelings can remain unspoken. Relationships may be hidden, or directed toward what feels distant, unreachable, or unclear. There is a tendency to give a lot and ask for very little. But there is also beauty here, compassion, tenderness, artistic sensitivity. a love that goes beyond ego. When healed, this is one of the most gentle and soulful expressions of Venus. Mars in the 12th house. Mars in the 12th house is hidden fire. The energy is there, but it does not move directly. Anger may be suppressed. Desire may be buried. Action may feel blocked. This can create inner tension, a feeling of holding something in for too long. These individuals may avoid conflict until it builds internally. But here is what makes this placement unique. This is not blocked energy. It is energy that has learned to move underground, deep, psychological, patient in a way that surface-level Mars never is. When understood, Mars here becomes the quiet kind of strength, the kind that does not need to announce itself, the strength to endure, to heal, to act with intention instead of impulse. Jupiter in the 12th house. Jupiter in the 12th house often brings quiet protection. There is something unseen here that supports, a sense that even in difficult moments, something is guiding the way. This placement brings inner faith, compassion, and spiritual depth. Growth happens here through surrender, through trust, through learning that not everything needs to be controlled. There may also be strong intuition or meaningful dreams, a feeling that life sometimes opens doors at the exact right moment. This is a gentle but powerful placement. Saturn in the 12th house. Saturn in the 12th house carries weight, but not the kind that crushes, the kind that builds. There is often hidden fear here, old pain, emotional weight that was never fully expressed. These individuals may appear strong, but inside they carry a lot. There can be loneliness, silence, a sense of responsibility that others do not see. This placement asks for deep inner work, for facing what was avoided, for understanding what was hidden. It can feel karmic, but it also brings something rare, real strength, the kind that is built slowly through honesty and inner discipline. Uranus in the 12th house. Uranus in the 12th house creates inner tension. Something beneath the surface wants to break free. There may be sudden insights, unexpected emotional shifts, or a sense that something inside is changing even without clear reason. This placement can feel restless, unpredictable, but also awakening. It pushes the person to release old patterns, even the ones they cannot fully see yet. This is quiet rebellion, inner revolution, a change that begins within before it ever appears outside. Neptune in the 12th house. Neptune in the 12th house is deeply sensitive. Here, the boundary between worlds is thin. These individuals may feel everything, energy, emotion, atmosphere, before it is spoken. There is strong intuition, imagination, spiritual openness, but also a risk of confusion, of illusion, of losing oneself in what is not fully real. This placement must learn grounding, clarity, but when balanced, it becomes something rare: compassion, art, spiritual connection, a deep understanding of the unseen. Pluto in the 12th house. Pluto in the 12th house is deep transformation, hidden power. Something intense lives beneath the surface. These individuals may carry emotions, fears, or experiences that are not visible but deeply felt. There is often a connection to the shadow self, to what was buried, avoided, or never fully processed. This placement can feel heavy, but it also holds power, the power to face truth, to heal deeply, to transform from within. Nothing here is superficial. Everything goes to the core. Planets in the 12th house are not meant to be obvious. They are meant to be discovered, slowly, through experience, through awareness, through inner work. They shape your hidden world, your emotional depth, your intuition, your fears, your healing, and your connection to something greater than what can be seen. If you have planets here, your path is not shallow. It is deeper, more complex, more meaningful, and often more transformative than you realize. Because the 12th house does not take your power away. It hides it, until you are ready to find it within. If something in this felt familiar, even if you cannot fully explain why, your chart may already be speaking to you. There are patterns that live beneath the surface, stories your soul carries quietly, and meanings that reveal themselves only when you are ready to see them. Your personal birth chart holds those layers. At astrointer.com, you can explore your individual natal chart reading, a personalized report created with care based on your exact date, time, and place of birth. It is not only about what is visible, it is about what is hidden, what is felt, and what is waiting to be understood. If you feel drawn to go deeper, you will find the link in the description.